Processed blue, not processed blue, processed blue, not processed blue, not processed blue, not processed blue. The right shoulder strap, though. Panther people, what up? Let's talk about how the Carolina Panthers, for the first time this offseason, actually made the wrong choice. You're watching Panthers Post with Phil Perkins. Thanks for joining. Let's talk about it. You guys saw videos in the past that I am a jersey guy. You saw my jersey collection. While it's nothing compared to other Carolina Panther fans, it is something I'm passionate about, not just in football, but in baseball, soccer, hockey. I just love jerseys. I've always loved jerseys as a kid, and there's just something about the Carolina Panthers' decision with their jerseys that kind of perturbs me just a little bit. Some background information. So, keen-eyed fans of jerseys and just the Carolina Panthers in general notice that at the Carolina Panthers official store, jerseys, just regular home and away jerseys for players on the roster, not Christian McCaffrey or Sam Darnold or DJ Moore, like legit, like Brian Burns and Jeremy Chin, all these guys had their jerseys discounted from like $145 US down to $97 US. And the only other team that was doing the same thing was the Arizona Cardinals. And we soon found out after that, the Arizona Cardinals are getting a full redesign on their disgustingly horrendous jerseys. Then we figured, well, if the Cardinals are doing that, the Panthers are also following that protocol of lowering the prices of the jerseys, theoretically, to get rid of old inventory to bring in something new that people are going to buy at full price. So making us think, oh, the Carolina Panthers are getting a complete redesign for a jersey, which would make sense because they have a brand new head coach, a brand new all-star coaching staff, like 1,300 new free agents, and we're getting a rookie quarterback picked first overall, not ninth overall, first overall draft pick. The Carolina Panthers, for the first time since 2011, are the talk of the NFL draft. They're picking first overall. They're getting an exciting quarterback, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis. It's an exciting time, and it's start of a new chapter. The Tepper era could officially begin now because it's a completely blank slate at quarterback. No retreads, nothing like that. So it makes sense. No retread, get new threads. And it just makes a lot of sense. So everyone, and you can't blame fans, because if you're a Panthers fan since 1995, all your jerseys, except the logo, technically, basically, kind of just look all the same. And so it's exciting that, if you're a soccer fan, you see that soccer teams get new jerseys, new kits every single year. It's a marketing thing. Sure, it's a pure capitalistic thing. I get it, but it's fun. People look forward to it every single year. People like buying new things. That's why Amazon is so great, because people buy new things and get it whenever they want. So not only could the Panther fans get a brand new quarterback, but they could also be getting a brand new jersey as well. So two birds with one stone. So you can't blame fans for being excited about something like that. But we never got anything official from the Panthers at all, whether it's beat reporters or the team itself, until yesterday. So Chris Creamer, who has literally made a career out of uniforms, like literally that is his life, is uniforms in every single sport, and he has deals now with Fanatics here in Canada and all that stuff. He tweeted out from one of his reporters, like, that's how big of a deal this dude is. Like, he literally has like reporters saying that according to sources with the team, that the Panthers are having a redesign. Confirmed. This is happening. They're getting a completely new redesign. And the number one move that they're making is that they're ditching silver from the color palette. That means no more silver helmets, no more silver pants, even though DJ Moore is not wearing silver pants right there. No more silver touch, maybe just on the teeth and the eyes. So that got people thinking, oh snap, they just debuted the matte black helmet last year. Is that going to be the helmet full time? Are we now going to have a blue helmet? Are they going to have a white helmet? And then literally within hours, maybe even minutes, like beat reporters, Will Kunkel, you got guys like Darren Gantt, who actually works for the team, Sheena Quick, everybody quickly, and including the Roaring Riot. They put out the release from the Panthers brass saying it's not a redesign, but it's a color correction. So basically what they're saying was, when the Panthers existed, they had a color, a specific blue. This blue. This is process blue. Trust the process blue. And then when Nike took over in 2012, they didn't have that color in their palette, on their word processor or Photoshop, whatever they had. And so they had to stick with this blue. This is the current Carolina Panther blue. I don't know. I guess there's a bit of a difference. This one is definitely darker. This one has a bit more, not even teal, but definitely lighter. This one's a bit darker. So That was something that Nike did. And then now that they somehow found the ways or the rights or whatever legal issues to get the process blue, they're going to be switching the jerseys and everything to that. Silver is sticking around, meaning silver helmets are still here, silver pants are still here, and maybe the matte black helmets are just going to be a novelty that come in once a year. Blue helmets probably not going to happen, despite the DJ Moore tweet that matte white helmets probably not going to happen. We don't know. But there was, and not only that, there's another change as well. So one thing that I did want to happen for sure was the striping needs to change. So as you see here with DJ, you see here, the shoulder stripe ends right there, right at the armhole, if you want to call it that. However, there are other times that the arm stripe, the shoulder stripe goes all the way around. So it's inconsistent. So for me, whether they're getting a new jersey or not, even if it's just a tweak, at least change that inconsistency. The other one is also these numbers here on the shoulder. Those are big. There are other players that have really small numbers. If they could just get rid of it or just change it to keep it consistent. But the Panthers have confirmed literally this morning that this stripe is ending at the armhole just to allow increased movement. That's something that Nike technology is trying to incorporate. So at least the game-worn jerseys are going to look a little bit different with the new Nike technology. So it looks like we're getting a new color, but not really. A new stripe. And by new stripe, I mean shorter stripe. So in a way, it is a technically new product, but really for the untrained eye, like if I bought a full price jersey and then showed it to my wife, be like, I paid $150 US for this. Okay. I also paid $97 US for this. Can you tell the difference? No. You just decided to pay less for this one. So yeah, it's a bit of a letdown. I'm feeling the process blues right now. But I think Rashad and Dave from the PNP podcast said it pretty perfectly. Like the jerseys that are on sale, this deep discount right now, you may as well get them because when the new ones come out, they're not going to look any different. To the untrained eye, they're going to look the exact same. You know, because like I have like this Chuba Hubbard jersey has the circle all the way around. But then again, I have, where's my Luke Kuechly jersey? I got a Kuechly jersey and the stripe ends at the shoulder hole. So this is basically it. This is the new jersey, everybody. I got an exclusive. This is the new jersey. Here it is. The stripe ends at the shoulder hole. And just imagine a darker color blue. There you go. You got yourself a new Carolina Panthers jersey and you paid $97 for it US instead of $150. So, yeah, save yourself some money. Unless, and I've said this before, during the draft time, it's lying season. And we all know the reporters, agents, analysts, everybody is being manipulated by the teams to make us feel a certain way so that we all tune in to the April 27th draft in Kansas City and the ratings just go through the roof. So they're manipulating everybody to make everyone think, you know, oh, they're taking this quarterback, that quarterback. Maybe they're manipulating everybody to think that, you know, these jerseys are going to be the same. But then when they reveal it on draft night, it's completely different. And then people get hype and they just panic buy no matter what. Even though it's going to happen anyways, because it's going to be a brand new rookie quarterback. People get hype about that. But maybe they're messing with us all. Or not. Maybe they're just doing this minor change, which makes me upset. Just a bit. Because why even get our hopes up? They know people are passionate. They know they're the one team that, you know, that aren't the Green Bay Packers or the Dallas Cowboys or the Chicago Bears that have had the same jersey forever and could be due for a refresh. They're not a legacy team. I'm sorry. They're not the Packers, not the Bears, they're not the Cowboys. You know, they knew people were kind of hurting. There's a segment of the population, including myself, that were kind of hurting for a little bit of a redesign. You could have kept this for a throwback night, but there are people out there who are looking for a complete new redesign that would go with this exciting new quarterback, this new chapter for the next 10 some odd years, right? And so for them to discount the jerseys, get people's hopes up, just to bring out another jersey that's a slightly tinged darker, it's just kind of a letdown. It's disappointing. And then for reporters, and including team reporters, saying that, you know, people like a Chris Creamer, who literally, this is their job, is to cover uniforms, to say that a lot of people are in a rush to be wrong. It's just kind of like, do you guys understand people care about this kind of stuff? People care about uniforms, and to just kind of release a non-release of a jersey that's not new, if that is in fact happening and it's not just a ruse to actually reveal a really sexy new jersey that everyone's going to buy anyways, I don't know. I just feel like it was a bit condescending and a bit of a slap in the face. But that's when you know we've had a great offseason, when our number one gripe, unless they draft Will Levis first overall, is the fact that the jersey isn't really changing. Despite the fact that there's not real change, I am still going to be giving away a brand new processed blue Carolina Panthers jersey around draft time after they pick their quarterback first overall, whether it's CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson. I'm not giving away Will Levis jersey. Some of you, one of you, almost 4,500 of you are going to be taking a new jersey home. I'm still trying to figure out. Apparently there's a lot more rules involved with YouTube giveaways than I thought. It's not just a simple, I'm going to give it away. Answer this question. There's more process here. So just, you got to subscribe. You got to hit the bell so you get an update, because I'm going to have an episode specifically laying out the groundwork on how you could win yourself a jersey. You don't got to pay for it. I'm going to pay for it. It gets sent to your house. Bingo, bango. You're one of the new cats with a brand new jersey. We're one of the exciting new quarterbacks for the next decade. You don't have to buy another one unless they're an absolute bust, which I don't see happening because these guys are ready-made to go to the pros. So you make sure to subscribe, hit that bell so you get the notification that, hey, this is the episode you need to watch to learn how you could win yourself a new Carolina Panthers jersey on me. All right, so that's this episode of Panthers Post with Phil Perkins. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'm going to be talking about not the first overall pick, but the 39th overall pick. And then the picks after that, because I think we're a little burnt out trying to figure out, are we getting CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, Hendon Hooker? Let's talk about the other positions, all right? It's a team game. Stay tuned for that episode. See you guys soon.